coffee shop. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I wanted to shoot a quick message to you guys, planners. Just to, I want to do this on a regular basis, at least 3-4 times a week, just to help you stay in forward progress, to keep you moving forward. Because my vision, my goal is to be a force in your lives that gets you moving towards the dreams and desires that you've got in your life, and to be able to keep you moving towards those things. So I think a lot of times what happens is we get it caught in the rut and the mundane procedures of life. It's checking tasks off of our to-do list. It's just kind of getting the things done that are necessary for life, and that's all that life becomes. It's just a checklist, day over day over day over day over day, and we do this until someone shakes us up and says, "Hey, there's more to you than just doing this." That's address those dreams that you've had, those gifts that you've got that nobody else has, the calling that you've got that God gave you that nobody else can fulfill. Let's address that, take that off the shelf, and start moving towards it. And I think we become one of my beliefs is that we become the sum total of the 5 people that we hang around most. And so putting yourself around high caliber people that are going to, push you to do more, reach out, is critical. And so we have to put ourselves in those situations on a frequent, regular basis. So I want to be that force. I want to help be the catalyst in your life that gets you in motion. And then I also believe that if a coach or a leader is going to inspire those around them to, reach for the stars, and they got to be willing to help you build the rocket ships that are going to sustain life in space. So what I mean by that is if I'm going to help get you in motion, I have to be willing to help you stay in motion. And we as brothers, we do that for one another. We help, check in on a regular basis. Hey, how you doing? Are you making progress? Are you still, working towards that thing that we talked about? Because again, friction is going to happen. And so you need people in your life and you need processes in your life that are going to keep you in that. So lastly, this journal is only as good as it's a tool that can do some things for you, only if you use it though. And so if this just becomes something that sits on your desk, it becomes a paperweight, you're not going to get any benefit. You're not going to, and really it's meant to keep you moving. It's a daily discipline, and it's not a big thing. Like, this isn't some, you have hammers, and then you've got, Duncan, you'll know this. You've got the pneumatic pile driving hammers. They both generally do a similar thing, but they do it at a different capacity. This is what I would consider a relatively small hammer. This isn't going to be some dramatic, powerful pneumatic tool that's going to really, once you use it, you're going to see the immediate impact. It's one hit after another. And I've talked about getting 1% better every day. LG, you'll resonate with this in sports. It's like if you just show up at practice, I'm sure you've had coaches in your life that say, hey, just let's get 1% better at practice today. And when you do that compounding over and over and over again, that's what makes the dramatic impact. But it takes days upon days upon days. That pneumatic hammer, Duncan, that you had, it's like 4 whacks and that piling's gone down 6 feet and you're done. It's a relatively quick process. So this planner is going to be one of those things that you have to commit to doing it daily. And it shouldn't take you long. It should take you 15 minutes at most, to really take a look at what's my course of action today. What are the top 2 or 3 priorities that I need to do, targets that I need to work towards that are going to move the needle for me the most. You've got your checklist on there, so you still got your checklist of daily tasks that you need to do, and then you're going to set a vision for your life. But ultimately, what this is going to do, because I had one of these days yesterday, I had a high friction day. and it started in the middle of the night when one of my kids, you know, woke up several times and interrupted my sleep. And then I woke up, you know, kind of not with that same momentum, or I didn't have the same velocity to my life that I would have had in days previous. You know, I was kind of like sluggish. And my day kind of went that way. And I know you had these days, but it was one of those for me where it was like, you know, I questioned, what am I doing? You know, like, I just felt kind of down and like, what am I working towards? But I was able to remind myself, like, this is what I'm doing. And I believe in object emotional, stay in motion. So just don't quit. Keep moving towards what you've been mulling over and meditating over for the last couple of weeks and working towards. Just keep going. And it was one of those disciplined days. You know, Pastor Mike has said this, and hopefully one day, Chad, you'll get to meet Pastor Mike. He's about 6 of you. He's just a behemoth of a man. But you know, you have disciplined days in the gym. There are days where you don't feel like it. You're tired. Your body's sluggish. You just can't move the weight like you did, you know, in days past. But you just put in the reps. You know, it's you keep moving forward. You're not performing like you'd want, but you do the things that are necessary to get you going. Keep you going. Keep that momentum and that forward progress. So for you guys, you know, it would be a huge disappointment for me that this doesn't become a daily habit for you, because I know there's it's powerful, because it's gonna be a tool that can help you move through those mundane days, those high friction days. But it's gonna take you, you know, committing to the process, sticking to the process, and doing it day over day over day over day. So that's my little bit of encouragement for you. Look forward to connecting with you guys at a different time, another level. Yeah. Until next time, let's go.